Hello, a very good evening ladies and gentlemen, and welcome you all back to my channel, dentiat. As you all know, the main aim of this channel is to guide all the medical professionals and skilled professionals who would like to consider other countries as an option to work and acquire education from, etc. Now today we're going to talk about a country that I got a lot of requests about, that I need to talk about it, and I've done my research, and the country we're going to talk about is France. How to work as a foreign dentist in France. More or less the procedure is the same as we see in other European countries, but just to tell you all the details, we're going to talk about it. So without much further ado, let's go. Step 1. Learn French. Now, if you consider France, the first thing you need to do is to learn French, because when you have to give the application, the French certificate should be included in it. You cannot learn French later and give the certificate later, like Denmark or other countries. So you need to learn French first. Take the courses, and after that, the exams which are listed below, you have to pass one of them. They're more or less like the IELTS, but of course the French version. So you have to pass the exam, the language test, which is approximately B2 to C1 level. And after you've learned it, you have the certificate and you have to submit it along with the other documents. Step 2. Apply for recognition. Now, if you're not from the EU, you need to apply for recognition. What you do is you apply to ENIC NARIC France for degree equivalence. Once your degree equivalence is there, then you can use that and the other documents which are mentioned in the next slide, and you have to send the application. Plus, I would like to say that all the links which are mentioned in the slides would also be mentioned in the description, so it's easier for you. Step 3. Documentation list and the application. So these are the documents mentioned right here which you need to see, and you can take a screenshot, you can note them down, etc. These are the required documents that you need along with your application and of course the degree equivalence, and you need to send all of this to the Ministry of Health, France. Now let's go through the required documents: the BDS degree and transcript, your syllabus of the studies, curriculum, work experience proof, and of course the French language. Most importantly, I mentioned the PMDC registration certificate. This is just an example. For example, if you're from Pakistan, we have the PMDC registration certificate. But depending upon which country you're from, we all have a registration certificate from the required registered council of your country. So you need a registration certificate from there. Just as example, I've written PMDC here. If you're from Pakistan, if you're from another country, you need a registration certificate of that country. Step 4. Pass the EVC exam. Now this EVC exam is the dental exam that we're talking about, because if you're from a non-European country, you need to give the dental exam after your application is approved, and that is called the EVC exam. Now, what does the EVC exam contain? The knowledge verification test in French covering theoretical and clinical dentistry, conducted by the National Order of Dentists. If you pass, you may proceed to the next step. If you fail, you may be asked to complete additional studies at the French dental school. And after you qualify for that, the step 5 is a mandatory internship in France. Of course, just like in every country, after passing the exams, we have to do internship or vocational training, etc. Just like that, we have to do it in France. You can be required to complete 6 to 12 month internship in a hospital or a clinic. And now comes the last step: register with the French Dental Council. Once you complete the internship, you must register with the ONCD. The website is mentioned below, and this will allow you to legally practice in France. Now, this is the entire procedure of working in France. Having said that, I conclude this video. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I hope this video was helpful. Kindly do subscribe to my channel if you find the content interesting and helpful to you, and I will be back with more videos that would help you. Thank you. Have a good day.